Beautiful. What's his name again?
Tangasi.
Tangasi. Come here, Tangasi.
He may spray. He's getting ready to mark. He's
Is that a jaguar?
No, this is a leopard, a spotted leopard. Ooh, she's grizzly.
All right, so we are at the Wildlife Waystation outside of Burbank, California. This is a facility that is the very first. It was established in 1976, 42 years ago. The very first sanctuary in North America. There's lions and tigers and bears and turtles. They have a water feature that needed some work, and so Ed has been coming out here a couple times, and we are here today with a bunch of certified aquascape contractors from California, the local guys, to New Jersey, and we are going to volunteer our time, and we are going to make a beautiful habitat for these wildlife that use this as a way station that fly in and fly out, which is the geese and the ducks and everything else. Quite excited. We're getting a debriefing now about this place. Join us. This is going to be a lot of fun. Let's go check this out.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We could not be more excited that you are here. This is years in the making. We are so incredibly grateful. We are 160 acres of property. We are 41 years old. You will meet Martine Collette. She's our founder. She started Wildlife Waystation in the 70s and has had a lifetime of work with animals around the world before that. What makes us so special, among so many reasons, is the diversity of animals that are here. There are lions and tigers and bears and alpaca and coati and lemurs and baboons.
And turtles.
And turtles. 40 chimpanzees that were rescued primarily from biomedical research laboratories. The chimpanzees are the most dangerous animals on the property. We generally take about a 17-foot distance from them. That is both for safety, and they love to spit water at you. You guys are just great big toys walking around to make fun of, so they're gonna have fun with that. The most important thing on a hot day like today, I think, is especially you're gonna be digging around in some of our bushes and moving things around, is we do have a lot of rattlesnakes on the property. They don't bother us unless you go and step on them or you're moving something and there's gonna be equipment going. You may not hear them, you may not hear their warning. So be very conscientious of the possibility of rattlesnakes. They're very nearby, so probably there's one within 30 feet of you right now.
This is Ed with Aquascape. Our goal for this project, really simple, is we want to fix one of these signature ponds that they have here. This main pond is home to all types of wildlife. We want to make sure that they have just fantastic water quality. Now, one of the challenges that we have in any zoological situation is we have an overabundance of animals. Because of that, we have an excess of nutrients going in. So what we did was we came up with an oversized constructed wetland filtration system located way back over there up on top of the hill. When you have water that animals are living in, that are associated with, there are nutrients in that water, so that stuff has to be broken down. The pond has been drained down, so we lowered the water level. That's going to allow us access in and around the pond. We're going to put in a new pumping system, new piping system, and a massive constructed wetland filter. Our goal is to take this water, detoxify it, break it down, clean it up, and recirculate everything. The water is just going to recirculate itself right behind that staircase effect of all those beautiful waterfalls. That's going to give us the sights, the sounds, the dissolved oxygen content that we're looking for, and then the system's going to start the entire cycle all over again by flowing through that entire pond, going back to the skimmer, up to the filter, and then back around again.
One of the many reasons that you don't use concrete, besides the fact that it cracks, especially when the ground gives, is we're doing a modification over there because we're getting 2 big pumps in there and it's going to need more action to skim. So we have to take out the existing concrete. If you were doing a liner, you would just dig out and push the liner down. Here, we got to dig this entire thing out. Not easy job. All right, they're gonna give us a behind the scenes tour of this place, which is really cool because they don't normally do this. This is not open to the public. Come along, let's see these beautiful animals in this wonderful habitat.
These are 8-month-old lions. These are African lions. They're huge. They're 100 pounds. So we have 2 females and 1 male.
8 months, how much do they weigh?
They're probably 120 pounds. They're pretty dense. An adult male lion is, 450, 500 pounds. They are awesome. They've done really well. Like I said, we don't breed here routinely. They were an accidental pregnancy. Mom did a great job with them. They also get handled. We do believe that the handling is enrichment for them. It gives them an opportunity to come out of the cage, get exercise, and make them more comfortable with human contact, which is important. If they have to spend their lives in a cage with people around them like this, they should be comfortable with people, right? So 2 of them are leash trained. The 3rd one isn't so excited about the leash. Good boy. Say hi, Mia. You want to come say hi? This is a leopard, a spotted leopard. Mia is actually geriatric. She's 17. She had uterine cancer about 1.5 years ago that we removed. She's a wonderful performer. There's too many of us. We all should take a step back. Just take a step back from the cage so she doesn't feel threatened. She's a total volunteer favorite. She's got a lovely personality.
I can tell.
And that's actually a nervous sound that he's making right now.
Jaw?
That's a nervous bear sound. Hi, Brett. So Brett is a North American black bear. Hi, sweetheart. He's a pretty big black bear. He weighs 460 pounds. We just weighed him recently.
Holy moly.
That's quite big for a black bear. Most black bears are less than 300 pounds. We have 8 bears right now. We have him, 4 other North American black bear, 2 grizzly bears who were orphaned from Glacier National Park. Their mother was killed. And so they came here 20-something years ago. We have 2 geriatric grizzly bear sisters, who Miss America and Miss Montana. And then we have 2 European or Russian brown bear, which are a subspecies of brown bear.
Emu shower. Aww.
So we are participating in a rescue. These wolves were being illegally fur farmed in Minnesota, and one of our partner rescue organizations was able to retrieve some of the animals from this fur farm. They would transrectally electrocute them and then tube pelt them. They put a hook on their head and a hook on their tail and pull their skin off and sell the skins on the internet. Gray wolves are considered threatened. They're protected by the Endangered Species Act. So aside from the cruelty, it's illegal. These animals were DNA tested. They're greater than 95% gray wolf. So we accepted 15 of them. And it turns out several of the females are pregnant, which is very, very late in the year. We have 3 or 4 big wolf pens, but tomorrow we're gonna round up all the wolves and we're going to reorganize the pack situation so that we have an alpha male and a pregnant mommy together. They can pup out their babies safely. If we leave them all together, the extraneous males are likely to attack the babies or be a little over enthusiastic in their parenting and put the puppies at risk. We definitely need funding for these guys because we need to really ideally build at least 1 more big wolf pen. They're huge, they have den boxes, the animals really make use of the space, and this one has a pool and they come and play in the water.
They have 39 chimpanzees, which is kind of their signature animal here. All of these were rescued from either Hollywood or biomedical research. You can no longer do biomedical research on chimpanzees, thank God. And all of these have a new home out here, and they're probably the signature animal here.
As you can imagine, maintaining this collection of chimpanzees is really expensive and time consuming. Just feeding them all is a big deal. Having keeper staff to take care of them. We have dedicated chimpanzee staff. You can't just throw anybody in with chimps. The primates need to know the people. They develop relationships with them. Not everybody can work chimps well. So we keep them in family groups of up to 6 to 8 with a dominant female and a dominant male in each group. We don't breed, so it keeps things a little bit calmer in there.
So they're all spayed and neutered?
No, the males are all vasectomized. Okay. Sex is an important natural behavior, so we allow for sex, we just don't allow for babies. It helps maintain their normal behavioral patterns too.
What a neat operation this place is.
All right, so what we're doing is we're checking elevations and we're trying to figure out the water level in our wetland filtration system, which is right over there. That's gonna connect into the alligator enclosure on the other side. What we gotta do is we gotta cut all of this stuff out right over in here. We have to make that stream cut right through here, connect up with that with the alligator pond.
Okay, Al Capone, we'll get out of here real quick. Don't worry, give me a spoon.
A spoon, yeah. All I have is plastic.
Escape from Alcatraz.
Otherwise, we have to rebuild all this stuff around the perimeter, which is gonna take way too much time.
Look at those roots. They will soon be taking over this wetland, purifying all the nutrients.
Nothing can be done by one person. It takes a village to raise. It takes all the people to help these animals thrive. The staff here are incredible. And
Yes.
you people came in out of nowhere and have done this amazing job. The Wildlife Waystation has a slogan. It says, "Deeds, not words." You folks are deeds. Thank you from the bottom of the heart of every animal here, and especially the ducks and the turtles.